Mike Bickle was a 21-year-old college student at Missouri University at Columbia in the fall of 1974. He started a Bible study, and one of the MU students who went to it was Kevin Mangold. Kevin said he found the Bible studies to be full of life, with many college students attending them every week. After Mike finished his classes each week, he would often return to Kansas City on the weekends to hang out with his brother Pat Bickle, who sometimes helped him prepare the Bible studies. Mike also started a Bible study at Central Missouri State University in Warrensburg, which is halfway between Columbia and Kansas City. He would stop and hold Bible studies there as he was driving back and forth between KC and MU. Mike did not have formal training to lead all these Bible studies, but said he liked school and planned to go to Dallas Theological Seminary to prepare for the ministry. In his opinion, however, God spoke to him and said he was so smart and spiritually competent he didn't need an education. Mike said he struggled and wrestled with this word for months. He went back to MU in the early fall of 1975, but one day in the middle of a class, he got up and walked out. He told his roommates, then went home, where he remained for 3 months. Then he realized he didn't know much about the Bible, and met someone who confirmed he wasn't educated. Dale Brown encouraged him and invited him to at least attend an obscure Bible school in Colorado for 3 months. Meanwhile, in Rosebud, a small community of under 500 people about 100 miles southwest of St. Louis, several families were attending a Lutheran church when they felt they had a charismatic experience and were baptized in the Holy Spirit. But the Lutheran church leaders did not have the same experience and did not know what to do with them, so they asked them to leave. The 4 couples pushed out were Jim and Betty Coons, Vernon and Louis Schmitz, Hermie and Rose Bockhorst, along with Bill and Sue Shaw. They could have joined another assembly but decided to start their own church, so they went looking for a building and a pastor. They located a vacant church building and called it the Upper Room Fellowship, then searched for a leader. One day in May 1976, there was a full gospel businessmen's meeting in Union, Missouri, where Mike was the guest speaker. After the meeting, Jim Coons and Hermie Bockhorst asked the 21-year-old college dropout with no Bible college degree or education to be their pastor. Their little church of former Lutherans had grown to about 80 congregants who were serious, charismatic believers. They believed in the baptism of the Holy Spirit and the charismatic gifts, and felt they had experienced many of them. Mike agreed to become the pastor of this small assembly, but when he did, he was not charismatic and didn't know it was a charismatic church. Mike Bickle, as the newly minted, very young and uneducated non-charismatic pastor of a charismatic church, preached his first sermon on Sunday, June 6, 1976. The incompetence of the people platforming Bickle was matched by the incompetence of Bickle himself, just the beginning of a long career filled with theological mistakes, strange beliefs, and horrific clergy abuse. It all started because he was platformed by idiots.